But yeah, I'm during Wreckfest 2, I'm going to try and be more transparent with settings and stuff, because I won't be participating in events as much in Wreckfest 2. I'm going to be organising them more and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to be more transparent with stuff I find out. There's a lot of people that are more than willing to share, and I'll try and share that to as many people as I can, so everything is as equal as it can be. And there'll be no suggestions that people are gatekeeping or anything like that. But if there is a mod that's ever released, then that'll just get rid of all of that. Gatekeepers are the worst. Yeah, sometimes you can share as much as you know, and some people will still feel like you're not sharing everything. But that's life. Choo 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 choo. I mean, I admit when I first got into clean racing, I was trying to chase down some of these quick guys. I was like, oh, they must be using something I'm not using. And no, they were just better than me. And I just had to practice a lot, and then you pick it up as you go. Sometimes it's just a lack of skill. First time I did dirty racing in the TDRL, I felt like a noob. And I was like, what are these guys doing? And I was like, no, just bad. Just bad at the game. And that's okay, because you can just practice and you can get better. I think if you get real defeatist about it, that stops you from getting better, because you just kind of say, oh, they must have something I don't, so you just kind of give up. But I just, like back in the day when I was racing in Black Flag and Mantell and stuff, there was guys like Moffel and Tocker, and the only way I could like catch up to them was thinking, no, they're just human beings and they're all just playing games like I am. We're all just gaming. I mean, this guy here might be gaming on like Mars, but he's still gaming. He's still a gamer. They do have something I don't. Talent. I'm not good at the game. That is true, Raven, that is true. And if you... Well, the most important part, it's really corny, but if you don't enjoy it, then there's no point. If you enjoy it, then you've already got to the first step. Enjoy the process. And when it comes to events, just never underestimate the power of pressure. If you are good at handling pressure in events, you are likely to do way better than you thought you was going to do. Because a lot of shit happens that you will not expect. There's some things you can't practice for. You see all these guys like circulating during practice, but during an event, some guys just can't handle pressure and they'll just do something that they never did in practice. And some people do better in a race than they do in practice. So we've got Funky Swanny. He is on the steering wheel. I'm going to go on board the cockpit cam with Funky Swanny, and we're going to see what it's like on a steering wheel for this guy. Oh, crap. I pressed the button, sorry. That's what I told my team Season 2 TDRL at the start of every match. I said, hey, let's go out there and have fun. Whether we win or lose, it's a side point. I just want everyone to have a good time. I wish Baird was like that. He said if we don't win, he's going to burn all our houses down in Minecraft. This is a private server, Twisted. It's the Revline practice server. The password is JREV, Jayrev. It's pinned in the top of the Twitch chat, or it should be. So we are riding on board with Funky Swanny. He is driving on a steering wheel, so you can see what the inputs are like for that. Yeah, you can join Twisted. Anyone can join. Anyone who's watching Twitch or YouTube, you can join in. You can practice with these guys. You're more than welcome. Just make sure you keep it clean. That's it. So Funky Swanny looks very quick, David final form, but there's a guy, I don't know if he was in the server earlier with Kira. Kira is the best wheel player I have ever seen. He's only just started playing Wreckfest 2 and he was already on like the low 39s. Like earlier on in the day, I saw him in the server and he was struggling. He couldn't get any settings sorted out or anything. It seems like he's finding something. Funky Swanny does not look slow at all. Very smooth. This game just looks amazing on the wheel, man. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming again and I'm going to be setting up the steering wheel again and seeing what we can do. No worries, Twisted. One thing is for sure that this game is beautiful. Wreckfest 1 will always have a place in my heart forever. It'll forever be my favourite game. Not just because of the game, but because of just everything that it's given me, basically. But this game just looks beautiful. It's getting better and better. I like it. I hope Mission makes a return. I hope a lot of the old guys make a return. It'd be great to see like Mission, Creeder, Aiden. Imagine if we got Moffle coming back. Fucking UT, Panrapper. Panzer Waffle. I could just watch someone play on the steering wheel all day. I wonder if he's played in this view as well. Good racing IQ, the 38.8, picking up the pace. Tyrone in the server. Good to see, good to see. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, if anyone wants to join in, we're in the Revline practice server on Wreckfest 2. The password is JAYREV. Clean racing rules. Anyone can join. Feel free to show us your skills or lack of. It doesn't matter. Clean Racing is back in Revline. We've got an event this Sunday, the Dals Bannon Mini Enduro. This Sunday, 6 o'clock UK time. Got some of the quickest Wreckfest 1 and Wreckfest 2 races on the grid. I can't wait. Hopefully we'll have... CRJ said he might be available to do some co-commentary, so maybe we'll have the two Brits in commentary for the event. The Eggman. The Wheezy Boy. You wait until Mr. F-Bomb starts doing events in this game, David. I'll always say F-Bomb is the GOAT. He's the one who inspired me to get into streaming this game. I love that guy. I have a feeling he'll be streaming events in Wreckfest 2 very soon, especially now we've got this camera. Would watch this 100% more likely than German F1 commentary. I'm not familiar with German F1 commentary. I don't mind the English F1 commentary. I do love me some English touring cars though. That is my favourite commentary. The English touring cars and the MotoGP. The MotoGP has got great commentary. I love those guys that do that. No emotions. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, the goated commentator from England was Murray Walker. If you watch any old commentary from F1 in like the 70s, 80s and 90s, it's like likely to be Murray Walker's voice. And he was a legend. He had so many punchlines and weird things he used to say. BTCC I watch, Mr. J. It's starting very soon, I can't wait. It's my favourite type of racing to watch. F1. I could talk about F1 for a long time. I love F1. I've loved it since like 1995, but this year is the most disappointing season ever. It's the cars I just don't like it. It feels fake. Not a fan. Yeah, BTCC is my favourite. If we could get all the best drivers in the world in BTCC, that'd be money right there. You like touring cars? Iconic voice, yeah, Murray Walker, legend. Yeah, F1, man. It feels so fake. I was so excited for the rule changes and the regulation changes and everything, but it feels really fake. I'm not a fan of it at all. And it's so dangerous as well, like the slowdown that some people get when they're recharging the batteries, and then like that accident that Oliver Behrman had, where there was like a car going like 40 miles an hour slower than he was because it was recharged. And his only option was to nearly crash it into a fucking... Well, he crashed it into the wall, basically. He had to dodge him. But if that was like Monaco or Vegas, that would have been a disaster. Or Azerbaijan with that long straight. Imagine going through those S's on Azerbaijan. And there's like a car going 40 miles an hour just round the corner. Like less than you are. Terrible. Come and watch the GT World Challenge. I'm probably going to be watching a lot of different racing this year because F1 is normally the thing I wait for, but it's just disappointing. If Max Verstappen does what everyone thinks he's going to do and leave F1 this season and go somewhere else, I'll probably just end up watching that. Yeah, they need to do something about that. The slowdown, the battery charging and everything. When is the GT World Challenge? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, David. Just put them all in go-karts. Just scrap the cars that they've made this season and just put them all in 49cc public hire go-karts. And I guarantee you it'll be more entertaining than what we've seen this season. Starting this weekend. I'll probably watch that. Is it on Sunday? We've got Tyrone joining the lobby on a 39.096. He will be a contender on Sunday, that is for sure. He is not on that Australian ping anymore. He is now a Finland resident, so he's on the same ping as everyone else, so he will get to showcase his talents more. The 39.096 is not too shabby. Yeah, I'm surprised they're still doing that in Jeddah, to be honest. All the F1 races got cancelled for the next month. Oh, fair play. I love the skin that Tyrone's got. He's put a lot of effort into it. Look at that. Beautiful. Got a little bugbear logo there at the back. Got the Hermie logo. We've got a special edition teal Revline logo. Oh, cool. I love it. I love it. I know you didn't make it, but I love it. Yeah, I'll probably watch that. Is it... where can we watch that, Gia? Will it be on YouTube? A lot of GT racing's on YouTube, right? Watch out for the idiot behind me. I'm behind you. Fuck. YouTube. Nice one. Somebody tell Koo to get out of that abomination of a car. I like the look of it. I don't like driving it, but I like the look of it. Shout out to Sammy from Equals Band for making the cool Pokemon decals. There you go. Shout out to Sammy. Just search GT World Challenge and then pick your language. Alright. I'll give that a watch. Is there any drivers that I may know in there? What up, big dog? How's it going, Nicholas from YouTube? How you doing, mate? I miss you. I'll throw some extra on there to make it more noticeable. What, pink? It looks good, man. Sometimes you can do too much. Lance Stroll is here this weekend. Yeah, maybe leave the pink. I miss you too, Nick. How's it going, Nath? Good to see you, mate. How are you doing? And if anyone wants to join in, we're on Wreckfest 2, Revline practice server. The password is JREV, JAYREV. Doing some clean racing. We've got an event this Sunday. The first Wreckfest, well, the first proper Wreckfest 2 event in Revline. The Dals Bannon Mini Enduro. Some of the fastest racers from Wreckfest 1 and Wreckfest 2 will be colliding in a race to see who can win the first Revline event in Wreckfest 2. Some of the early favourites, I'd say. Obviously, IQ, Joe Baden, David Final Form. Got the likes of Tyrone, Koo. Plenty of others. Kira. Should be fun, should be fun. Valentino Rossi, isn't it? Oh yeah, he does GT racing now. Is Robert Kubica in there? Big fan of Robert Kubica. No, not Robert. I watched his win, the win that he got. Was it last year or the year before? That made me kind of emotional seeing that. The win he got in the Ferrari. after everything he's been through. Yeah. Kubica was F1. I mean, he was probably going to be Lewis Hamilton's main rival through that whole era. I think he'd already agreed to join Ferrari before he had his massive accident. Yeah, he would have definitely won a world title or two. And then he went through all that, then he came back to F1 with like a messed up hand, and yeah, legend. So we've got these three back again: David Final Form, Joe Baden and IQ. Top three in this one. We've got Bouncy, we've got Tyrone, we've got Funky Swanny. Tyrone in the little recovery van. Me and Tyrone was racing in a dirty server the other day, and every time I got flipped over in that server where there was no resets, he would recover me in this little van. My favourite moment was when he won Canada the year after he had that massive crash. Oh yeah, that crash, Jesus Christ. If you was to watch like a highlight reel of Kubica, you'd probably think that that was what messed his hand up, but it wasn't. That crash was insane. Looks like David Final Form is building a bit of a gap here over Joe Baden. Joe Baden got IQ for company. Battle for second and third. Pretty sure it was a safety shell that was left. Yeah, man. Mad. Madness. I've enjoyed watching the racing today with these guys, especially these three when they've been battling in the top three. Looks like IQ is finding his feet here. David Final Form looks like he's the early pace setter as far as practice is concerned. But these guys are still to be joined by the likes of Burnout, Mr. J, in the event on Sunday. I'm sure those guys will be as quick as always. We forgot someone we know in GT. Is it the Max Verstappen? Is he doing it? Because he's not got a race this weekend, has he? Is it Jimmy Broadbent? He's in the paddock but not racing. I wonder if that'll change. I wonder if there'll be a driver swap. Dennis Lind. Oh, Denny's there. Denny, who's going to be participating in the TCRL, is going to be racing in the GTs this weekend. It's quite bizarre that we've got an actual real-life racing driver that does Wreckfest events. We've got Tyrone in his minivan over there. Thank you for subscribing, Nath Lamau. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the subscribes, all the follows and likes and everything on Twitch and YouTube, guys. It helps the stream and everything. Appreciate you. Looking forward to streaming our first proper event on Wreckfest 2 on Sunday. Sign-ups are in the Revline Discord. We had 17 last time I looked. I'm not sure if that's more now. So we're going to have a pretty stats grid for Sunday. Clean Racing is back. The Sweaty Boys are back. They've all been in hibernation. And they're all ready to return for some wheel-to-wheel action. I had the world record on this track, Nick, for about 10 minutes. It still counts, though. It still counts. Fuck! I had it for 10 minutes and then it left. I was going to say 38.6 from Tyrone, but he is in the minivan, so never mind.